Right. We live, guys. Let me double check couple things real quick. Live over here. What is this? The other thing you can really test it out before starting a stream, so it is what it is. Let me check, guys. Fresh chat. So yeah, what's up, guys? Another stream. Just button up couple things real quick. Let me see over here. I wanted to test out something real quick, like like a nice pop out comments and stuff like that, because you can really do that before you go live. You can even test it out, even in a private mode. So that kind of makes no sense, but it is what it is. So where's this? We'll see if this thing even works. I'm not sure. Okay. See if it's gonna connect. Or maybe this thing don't work anymore. I don't know. Oh, I think it actually works. The first time I see working. Okay, let me turn this down. And where's the chat box? Over here. The stupidest thing ever. I gotta sign in to sign anything. Okay. Let me double check real quick. If this thing's gonna pop out at all or no? Hey, what's up? What's up, Marcin? I'm gonna get a really a rally car one day. Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna stick to my Elantra. Probably for some time at least. Hold on a second. Is this thing even works? It's supposed to pop out and show us some nice comments over here. If you guys can see it. Widget active. Oh yeah. Let me see. It should be showing. I can see over here. Why don't sorry guys, it's just messed up. The source, everything looks good. It's supposed to show us nice and nice comments over here on the right side, but I don't know, it just don't want to go. Hey Tommy, what's up? No Subi Evo? Nah, I mean, you don't have any really new Evos anymore. The only thing you got is the new Subi, but I don't know. I don't think it's a nice car, but I don't think that's for me. You know what I mean? I don't think so. Who knows? Maybe one day. I'm more like a track guy. Go to a Road America or Route 66 or something like that. That would be cool. Seriously, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this thing out, and I have no idea why this thing don't want to pop out. I thought this widget active waiting for chat is gonna show us nice chat and everything, and it sucks. I don't know. Maybe one day I'm gonna try it out, unless I'm gonna use the different streaming service like StreamYard or something. But that one you gotta pay for it at least $20 a month or more. I mean, it might be a good investment, but for now, I was just thinking about OBS. But okay, it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to turn it on. Hopefully, the comments gonna show on the restream if anybody want to watch it, because last time, I don't know, for some reason I checked all the boxes and everything, and it's just me talking basically. So no chat, no nothing. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. I don't know, I guess it's not working, so it is what it is. Yeah, you spelled it right, Tommy. You spelled it right. You got it right, brother. Not everybody, not everybody can spell it right, but you got it. Okay, so today's subject, guys, is Honda boys versus Hyundai boys. As always, nothing changed. It's a never-ending war for some reason, and lately we got a video by guys from Driving Line, and there was a FK8 Honda Civic Type R versus Elantra N, and of course the comments are something else. Because people compare the cars, they were not, equally matched, kind of, because Elantra was basically stuck, the FK8 was modded, and everybody, getting crazy. So uh, I'm just curious what you guys think about it. For me, it's just funny when I read those comments. Oh, you you can get in with the Polish friend Toronto. Yeah, you got another one over here, and I can tell you spell it right. So let me show you guys real quick. So those are the guys. Where's the display capture? Okay, so this is the channel Driving Lane. Driving Lane, pretty cool. I watched some of their videos. It was actually recommended to me. I haven't seen any videos before that, so I started with this one. I watched some other ones. It's pretty cool. And what we got over here is Mr. Sangzilla, one of the members of N community, representing us over here. He sells those black flat badges. I think right now he got the even front splitter. Not, he don't have it on his car right now, but he sell those. So basically his car is stock. Let me get to where it shows. So we got mod list. Obviously Hyundai 2-liter turbo, 8-speed transmission. The only thing he got basically is the storm lowering springs, right? So that's not really a big upgrade or nothing like that. Shifting pedals, that doesn't matter. Some different rims, 18s by 8.5, and he runs. I think what the channel is doing is just giving the drivers new tires. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here for a second. So from what I see, basically what they do, they get, let's say, like this guy, the Type R against the Elantra. They give the guys set of brand new tires. I think they all run like NT01s or something, Niros. And sorry, and they got the whole day to get the best lap time they can, right? Basically. So something like that. Or let me get to the comments real quick. Foundational. Oh yeah, your whatever you call it, it's crazy. That car is crazy. That car is crazy. So yeah, basically they supply drivers with new tires. They give them, all day to make the best time, and yeah, and that's what we got over here. So let's go back to the video. So as you guys can see, the Elantra is basically stuck except the lowering springs. He runs 245 40 18s, right? So basically almost stuck setup, you can say. And now we got Mr. Jose Type R, I think they called him, or something like that. We're gonna watch a little bit of the video. Jose Type R, I guess. And let me show you the mod list. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got the engine. We got a Honda Flash Pro, which is a tune basically. We got PRL intake. We got a greedy intercooler, S3 coilovers, brake pads, front lip. I don't think that matters really, but it's got the different radiator, some engine mounts and stuff, rear sway bar, and as you can see, the tires are 275 35 18, so significantly wider, right? So basically what people say is it's not a really fair comparison, because the guy is running just a different setup, and the driver himself, Jose, is more familiar with the track, and the difference in between Elantra and, hold on a second, we can, I'm sure if they copyright, they copyright it, but let me just play the end of the video basically for those who haven't watched it, so, or haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
And it was built for that.
Hold on, is it over here?
Your car is super compatible.
Yeah, over here.
Well, he has pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Can you guys hear it right? No, hold on, I think.
But with that said, and that
Okay.
out of the way,
So,
Elantra N, Sungzilla, Civic Type R, Type R Jose. Who's your money on?
Type R Jose.
Huh? I'm letting it marinate for a second. I don't want to wait too long. So let's just get into it. With a time of 2-0. 2.29 Jose.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I see some disappointment.
Type R was a little bit faster.
With a time of 2:0.39 some. You're the winner, Jose.
Okay, so basically, basically, Mr. Jose with his Type R, he was faster. I mean, I would assume so. With the tune, different wheels, more time on the track, he would be faster by I think it was a second, 1.7 seconds. So for regular people like us, who don't really race, it's not a lot. It's not even 2 seconds. It seems very, like very small amount, small difference, but yeah, for regular people, it's not a big difference in general, right? So stock Elantra basically versus modded Type R with a like, not a better driver, but more experienced driver on the track. So, and I mean, in a racing realm, 1.7 seconds is huge. Like for real race car drivers, I remember when I used to race a long time ago, we had 20 drivers in 1 second, like 1 second difference from let's say 202 to 203. There was 20 drivers. So just to give you a picture. For regular people, that's negligible. You know what I mean? So, sorry, Tommy. I was just producing myself, monologue and stuff. How do I like my piggyback? I mean, so far so good, brother. No complaints there. So I'm having fun with it, 100%. So yeah, obviously, let me show you some comments because they're one of the funniest ones. So obviously, the Type R was faster. Mr. Sangzila represented us really nicely. It's only not even 2 second difference, and yeah, I mean, it's great. So obviously, I put my comment over here. It would be better if this whole thing was more comparable, like it was stock for stock basically. But I mean, they did their best. Type R won. Good with me. I don't have a problem with that. But let me read you some of the comments, especially like it seems like more like Hyundai guys was like seemed more respectful, but some of the comments. Let me see. Oh, this one. I know this one was they put the stock DCT carb weight is 3.186. That's not really true. It's actually like 100 pounds more. The DCTs are. This is the weight of a manual. So and the DCT is 100 pounds more, basically. So yeah, the Type R is lighter, obviously too. Let me see. The Elantra and the budget Type R plus great DCT option, of course. See, like for that price, Elantra baby, and the Honda was tuned. It's losing my mind. The Type R more expensive stock, more money, tuned to be faster. 1.7. People start to get into it. It never ends. Like I don't really care. I wish it was more comparable, but it is what it is. But put me on the driver bottle. I've got an FBO custom tuned Elantra that I can track every month. Another one. Amazing work, Sang, of course. see like over here, need a stock versus stock with the same driver, but you know, I don't think that's what they're going for. It's just, you know, they try to match different people, you know, different skills, probably just for fun, honestly. But a lot of people just don't see it that way, and people get into it. Stock for stock type R all the way for me. I think there's some more comments. I remember watching this video like some time ago, like a couple days ago, and right away you had like hate comments or stuff like this. So sticker tires on the R definitely help. I wonder what will be an outcome if the end run the same size. So 275 in Elantra, and that would be crazy. Honestly, I don't know what kind of setup you have to go for, but yeah. Peter, you saw that. Yeah, we actually met today. We had a quick meet in Lake Forest, Illinois. You know, watch some nice cars. And one of my friends, he drove uh, in a Supra today, 2-liter full bolt-on Supra, and he said he want to buy one of those. He want to go for the V6, but you know, why not? That's a cool car. I got Juke Nismo RS with the Garage GTX Turbo. Any takers? I haven't seen those comments. I was watching like 2 days ago and just laughing at it. We crush CTRs with the manual yen on the track all of the time. Of course, we're starting to get into it. So I guess some Hyundai boys, you know, they're getting into it with Honda guys. Just having fun, of course. RS. And oh yeah, and there was a race actually. There was another video. Hold on, let me show you my mug for a little bit. So I actually got times over here. There was a race in between the the FL5, the new Type R, and the GR Corolla on the same track, same tires, and they both ran like 275 tires on those cars. The FL5 and GRC, they both ran 275 tires. So, and the times were actually worse than stock Elantra N. Okay, so the stock Elantra, whatever Mr. Sangzilla had, was 2 minutes 3 seconds and almost 2.4, right? 2 minutes and 4 seconds, let's say that. So the FL5 was around half a second slower, and the Corolla was actually like over 2 seconds slower. So that just to give you the picture of what's going on over there. So that FKA modded with cooling stuff and everything, you know, I know people gonna say, you know, was cooling don't really help with getting the best time and everything, but the guys had the whole day to set the record. So honestly, I don't know, cooling probably helped with the Type R. Otherwise, it would overheat. Maybe they wouldn't have enough time to make the best time, whatever. But yeah, it's just crazy, you know, these guys. Well, let me find those comments. The Type R wasn't stuck, of course. The guy actually, like in the video, he didn't mention he got Handara flash tune, but it shows on this whole mod list, like you guys saw. And I don't know, people get into it. Perry Boy Elantra to Detroit FK8. Yeah, I wonder how that would go. Mr. Perry Boy from Michigan, he usually ran on what is the racetrack name? I think it's Gingerman, and he actually wins stuff like over there. So that could be something, you know, if they could fly all the way to Michigan, because I think they go all over the country and make those races. He could run maybe a Type R, whatever, the FL5 or FK8, it doesn't matter, and actually beat it, you know, because his is actually tuned with different tire setups, some camber, other stuff. That could be interesting for sure. Undercover trigger. My Elantra N has 400. Oof, baby, 450 horsepower. It will be sliding on that track for sure. You'll be just spinning all the way. Seriously, 450 horsepower. My car right now I would assume it's around maybe 340 to the wheel, maybe something like that, according to the dyno jet. I would assume so because I have last time I checked it was like 322. And now I put the intake with the inlet, so let's say 10 pounds of 10 horsepower more, and yeah, it spins. 40 roll, it spins. So if you got 450 horsepower, that's crazy. You gotta do at least 60 roll or more. So on a track like this, you'll be just spinning like crazy. You spin a little, right? I'm sure you do. Autobahn Country Club on the 2nd. You should sign up. Or is it on the 2nd? 2nd of what? May? May 2nd? Oh, it is. Sorry. I didn't read it right. May 2nd. I'm not sure if I can make that one. I was thinking one of the guys was telling me they're gonna run this. It's not really a track day. I don't even know how you call those things. It's not an autocross, but it's not a track day. You just got like half of the track. You just gotta run as fast as you can. So I don't know how you even call those. It's like time attack kind of a thing, but it's not like you running laps. It's just you just start, you go, and you're done with like half of the track itself. You know what I mean? And you try to get the best time, obviously. And I think he said it was like May 25th or something like that. It was around $100. I was thinking about going to that one just to dip my toes a little bit. I did some autocross and drag strip, but no track so far. So I wanted to see how the car is gonna react and stuff like that. So yeah, all day thing for $700. But is it all day or is it like the whole weekend? Because I think usually track days are running around 300 $350, something like that. And they got those deals if you want to go through like Saturday and Sunday, like then you pay like $500 $700, right? Something like that. What mods I got on my car? Currently, if it comes to power, it's a AFE momentum intake with a turbo inlet. I got a steel and catback exhaust and a steel and piggyback, and that's it. And that's around 340 horsepower, and I would assume around 360 torque, more or less. So if I still got octane learn the car, unfortunately, but if it's fully octane learn with the piggyback, 40 roll is spinning, even with that power. Thanks, brother. Thank you. So imagine undercover trigger over here with 450 horsepower. What tires are you running, by the way? I'm curious. Are you running something wider than 245, like stock tire? I would assume so. I mean, how can you even get any grip with that? Somebody gonna challenge you on the highway, like 60 roll or 70 roll, and you're still gonna spin up to the 100 miles. That's crazy. Oh, and by the way, I want to ask you guys, are there any people who's running the upgraded fuel pump over here? I mean, I assume undercover trigger you're doing that. If you're still on the chat, obviously. Because I heard some problems with the fuel pumps, the upgraded fuel pumps, that people say that they cut off, and even like from N75, it doesn't matter if you pay more or not, but they still like cut off, or there's some stuttering, whatever, something's going on with it. And I was just curious if anybody got experience with it. Oh god, you running the HPFP? You got any problems with that? I'm just curious. Jessica, hi, how you doing? 2023 Hyundai 6-speed is rated at 302 300 horsepower at lap 32 and no power mods. Did not install the HPFP. I mean, I'm not running HPFP so far either. So and I'm like 340. I wonder if I mean, see, that's the thing. All the dynos I did, from Blueprint Motorsports, unfortunately they closed the place, and I'm not gonna have exactly, I can't compare it to my old runs, like the new one, because I wanted to run and see how much horsepower actually the intake with turbo inlet's gonna give me, right? But I can't compare it anymore because right now I'm gonna go to a different dyno. It's gonna be different numbers and all. So I wish I could see that, because I wanted just to regular all the way with NGS and everything, just to see what's the most power I can make at the moment, obviously. But we're gonna go to the dyno 100%, maybe in May if it's possible. But it's probably gonna be a Mustang dyno unless they can convert it to dyno jet or something like that. That would be great. Oh, Classy Egg, what's up, brother? You didn't get a notification? Oh, I wonder what's going on with that. I'm still new to this. I tried to watch some videos about live stream. I mean, it seems straightforward, but sometimes you just schedule it. The software I'm using, it's messing things up. Maybe that's on my end. You know what I mean? You have an issue with the N752? Not sure if it's the HPV, but could be. What issues? What issues you got? God, like I'm curious, because I remember our Classic over here. He had issues before, and we didn't really know if that was the tune or the MSD coils or stuff like that. We thought it was MSD coils, but we're not sure. Okay, Jess. Sometimes worry about the fuel cuts in second gear. I'm considering installing my sonar fuel pump when I'm still running about 95 octane with the race fuel additives. 95 octane. Are you in Europe? 95 octane? No, Europe is 98. No, it is 98 actually. Well, it's basically 93, but you put 95. Maybe it was a mistake, unless you're really running some crazy fuel. And you got some cuts on the second gear. I wonder what that is. I'm not at this point. I'm not sure if it's tunes or high pressure fuel pumps, because I read a bunch of stuff. I read some Reddit articles or Facebook forums and stuff like that. People got some strange things really going on with their cars. Seriously. Tap out. What's up, brother? Yeah, I mean, I would assume so. If that was stack for stack, it would be definitely closer. It's too many variables, honestly. And you know what? I encourage anybody to watch the video from Driving Line. Driving Line, it's pretty good, but it's just too many variables. It's a different car. That's fine. You got the same tires, but the width is different. And one car is modded, the other car is not, and you got two different drivers, and one is familiar with the track, the other is not really. So still after one day of driving, you can get used to it, obviously, but you can't compare that to the person that knows the track in and out. You know what I mean? So it's not really fair. I think that video is more for fun. You know what I mean? But comment section, beg to differ. Seriously, no, you gotta read some comments. Like I'm serious. What do we have? Better driver, better tires, octane learning, and extra power mods like the FK8, then rerun. And everybody say octane learn. I'm not sure if Sangzilla was octane learn or not, because it makes difference for sure. But somebody want to see a Camry TRD defeat the Elantra N. that could be something. And you see like all built up TRD stick shift and everything. That would be crazy. Okay, my boost drops to 14 psi and moment around 4K. 14 psi? I don't think even my stock Elantra drops to 14 psi. Even not octane learn. It's pretty big dip. Maybe you should talk to Daniel about it. Did you send him a message? Because maybe, or if you use the EK1 Lite or one of those devices, maybe you can, data log it and actually send it to him. Okay, Jessica says she's using race gas with 92 octane gas. Oh, so you mix it, okay, and that actually helps. I mean, I never been into mixing gas and stuff like that. Like people around those like E30, E35, E47.5, whatever. For me, it should be just 93, 87, 93, or E85 or race gas. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not really good with those mixtures myself. Oh, so you actually dialogue it. Okay, okay. Sorry, I was a little bit behind. The throttle position dropping even though my pedal is on the way to the floor. I wonder what that could be. I mean, it could be something mechanical, honestly. But 14 psi for that's a pretty big dip, because if you tune what you're running right now, 20 plus. So from that to 14, that's a lot of difference. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's probably, you can probably feel it. Yeah, races additives, okay. If everything was equal, and power racing, brother, what's up? If everything was equal, we all know the yen would want, but brother. I mean, honestly, I think it would. You need 245s are good enough tire, but if somebody's running 275, that's a pretty big difference. You know what I mean? So definitely more grip. And even when you watch the video, I don't want to play the whole video. I want you guys to watch it. These guys deserve it. I mean, I don't want to get copyrighted, but these guys, they made the video. I don't want to rip it off or not that. So if you watch the video, then you can see, especially the runs they showed. I don't know if that was the fastest run that the drivers did, or is it just some random one. You can see that Sangzilla in certain situation could actually go wide open throttle and just catch the curves a little bit differently, like he was slowing down too early, something like that. So maybe that was inexperience with the track, or maybe that was just one of the first runs he ever did and something like that. I'm not sure about that, but who knows. But still, 1.7 seconds for regular people, that's not a lot. That's not a lot, definitely. Okay, maybe a boost leak. Huh. That could be possible. Yeah, but boost leak, I don't think it will just drop like that. It will be a boost leak like all the way. I mean, I'm not a tuner or nothing like that, so I can't really tell, and I don't see your data, so it's hard to say. But boost leak, I think if he had a boost leak, it will be just, it doesn't matter from RPM. It just goes from whatever 2000 to 6700 or 7000, whatever he got. It will be just it shouldn't be a drop like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. We gotta talk to Daniel for sure, a Polish guy. I wonder if he's really Polish, like Polish like me, or he was born in Canada with the Polish last name. You know what I mean? I wonder. Maybe somebody know. I never spoke to him, so but maybe that one day I will, and he's gonna say, "Hey, what's up?" in Polish and everything. Raise gas, a good additive, over 100. I know some people were messing with that, Jess. Even in our Discord group, somebody was trying to, because they had a problem with timing. I think it was pulling timing a lot, and I think it was a 6-element tune. And one of the guys said he talked to a 6-element tuner, and they actually said that it's pulling timing. It could be related to octane, and he was playing with some mixture of raised gas or something like that. And but I don't really know. I didn't follow after what happened, but I think he was gonna switch to N75 anyways. I'm not gonna lie. Our Hyundais, they fun and all, but we got bunch of like fueling issues with those cars. Like it's either injectors or fuel pumps. Like I don't know why you gotta you gotta get the older Sonata 2-liter turbo fuel pump to get more fuel or more stable fuel delivery in our car. How stupid that is, right? Like why? Shouldn't our car had upgraded HPFP and injectors and stuff like that? So maybe you could run even E85 instead of playing with those math and injections and stuff like this. Like I don't know. I kind of don't understand that, but I guess that's how they designed the whole Elantra. I don't know. And the 24 is gonna be the same. I don't even know if 24. I think somebody was saying that they're not even tunable yet. Technically, it's the same engine and everything, but I don't know about the ECU because somebody was saying one of the forums. I remember they were saying that they have to crack the ECU. It's not cracked yet or something, and I don't know how that goes. Or maybe you can just put steel and piggyback and it's gonna fool the ECU and gonna run the fire boost. I have no idea. Okay, let me get over here. God, it's not a boost leak. Car pulls hard 24 psi boost and then bulks at 4k RPM for a moment, then goes back to pulling. Daniel has sent me 3 revisions and same issue. Huh. That's definitely not a boost leak. Maybe it pulls timing, like is the same situation like our body from Discord forum had. It's pulling timing, it's like bogs down and then it goes back. Something like I from what I remember that's what he had. But I don't know, Six said it was something with the octane. So maybe the gas was bad or something. I don't know if if you got this going on all the time, or is it like spontaneous or once a while, or because it might be some octane related. Maybe you have to try like Jessica over here, mix a little bit of 100 octane and see how that helps. But I mean that's crazy. Imagine from 24 psi to 14. That's a little bit too much. Okay, I feel like yeah, classic N75 stage 1. Oh, Jessica says it helps with the fuel cuts and knock. Yeah, it could. I mean our knock sensors are Mamalas too, so we got Mamalas injectors, Mamalas high pressure fuel pumps, and Mamalas sorry guys, I got a message. And Mamalas knock sensors. Obviously, as you guys know, I made a video with Roger over here. He changed his knock sensor twice already. You just can't use the car wash, and you gotta watch out for thunderstorms and shit. So it is what it is. Yeah, Classic had this little stumble, like he said. I know I talked to him, what was it, yesterday or even today, you were telling me about it. Now, when you press the gas slightly, it just feels like you don't really know what you want to do. And it was right after the tune, right? I mean, before nothing like that happened, right? With the stock tune. So maybe there is something tune related, you know? These guys are not perfect either. We are basically lab rats, you know what I mean? So testing bunch of stuff on us too. So Jess said I have a fuel pump, but David Chung from Lab 3 said it's not always necessary. Yeah. Some of the people even told me that they're running like 370 wheel or 380 and on a stock pump and everything's good. So I mean it might not be necessary, but I don't know. Sometimes they show you those graphs that you can compare the stock to the upgraded one, upgraded from the also Nara, by the way, and it shows like it's more reliable, kind of better fuel delivery or whatever. But I I I can't really tell. Tap out. I have the Sonara FPP Pure 550 Turbo. Okay. Hold on a second. This just jump. Zero fuel cut issues, only the DCT clutches here, they can hold the power, waiting them to become available. Yeah, DCT. I think I saw the clutches somewhere. I don't know if that was like a pre-order thing or something, for $2,500 or $2,900, like the upgraded clutches for the DCT. I think somebody showed me the photo before, or I seen it somewhere on the forum. I mean, that's still a lot of money. Imagine paying for clutches $2,500 or 2,900, whatever it is, and asking somebody to do it. Unless you know how to do it, because me personally, I don't want to mess with DCT. Uh, I'm manual, changing all this stuff like that. Yeah, DCT. I'm sure I could do it, but I just don't want to risk it. I just rather take it to the dealership, who probably knows as much as me about the wet DCTs, and let them do it. If they fuck up, at least I got a warranty, right? If I fuck up, I'm done. They're gonna say, "Oh, somebody messed with it. Maybe your catback exhaust when you were installing it nicked the DCT transmission and broke it." Like they told me about the knock sensor. I was like, "Bro, where is the knock sensor and where is the catback exhaust? Like how you can even hit the knock sensor with the exhaust is just beyond me." But you know, Hyundai dealers, I mean dealers in general, honestly. Yeah, Jessica said, try race gas. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would just try it and see if it makes the difference. Maybe it is octane related, and you might actually get lucky. But on the other hand, if you gotta mix your gas all the time, if that's your daily driver, and you have to mix 93 with 100 octane, and playing with those mixtures and stuff all the time with our small gas tank, nah, it's just not worth it. Like me, I wouldn't do it ever. As long as this car is my daily, I wouldn't do it. Come on. Sometimes I gotta get up twice a week. Imagine me driving with a bunch of canisters in the trunk and mixing on the side of the road. That would be ridiculous. Sure that DCT slips pretty bad on the dyno. I was only able to put down 404 and 380 torque because they were slipping under the fifth gear. It will act like it's in neutral. Yeah. I mean, I watched the End Driver KG, and even on the dyno, he had the dyno session too, and even races, you could hear the transmission acts a little bit like CVT almost. Like CVTs when you accelerate, it feels literally like slipping the clutch. So it's basically the same thing. So I mean, if you're running stock DCT and you don't think about doing anything to it, I would assume maybe 3 360, 370, and maybe around 380 torque, like you got over here, and that will be it max for the stock DCT. I wouldn't go over that unless you want to chase numbers. Then you gotta upgrade the DCT. There's no other way. Jess, anyone try running methanol? I keep reading that it can actually be good for the engine temperature and protect against the carbon buildup and stuff. Yeah, actually, methanol, from what I see, people running it because it obviously gives you more power. It cleans the engine, and it just feels like it's running smoother from what I see, from what I read, and other people's experiences. So, and runs it cooler too. So it's definitely good, unless you maybe run it 24/7. Then not really, but you're gonna burn your plugs or something. But like occasional race here and there, just normal driving, definitely from what I see, it's worth it. Tap out is on M1 methanol. My God, you guys going crazy. Yeah, but 450 horsepower, so what would you expect? Cars loves it. I know it does. Okay, classy. Yeah, Top, I'm not making your power, but I'm trying to figure out what the car's doing here. I wonder if under partial throttle the stock pump can keep up, but the under power, it's all there. Yeah, I mean, you already sent a message to Daniel, so I guess we're gonna see what he gonna say about that. But Honestly, I have no idea. I know like we talked to Peter today, and he said to change the fluids, DCT fluid, whatever, more often, obviously. But it's not like you. On the other hand, it's not like you're running your car, like you're racing all the time or something like that. Even if you got your tune, you're still not you're not going at it. You don't race every weekend or whatever. So I don't think that should be a problem. You got only like 16,000 miles. That shouldn't be a problem. It, I guess it could be, but I don't know. I mean, you never had something. You never told me about anything like that before. I would remember. This happened literally after you got your tune, so it might be some tune related. And honestly, I wish you had the EK1, because even if you tell that to Daniel and he says, okay, so it could be this or that, you got a spare ECU, you're not gonna send it to them again, right? So it would be good if he could send you a file and you could just upload it through OBD and be done with it. That would be the best option. Because even if you find out, it's gonna be a little hassle for you to fix it. You know what I mean? Seems like the DCT might be holding you back. Yeah, I mean, it could be, but we don't really know. Tap out class. If I drive normal, it works as normal, all gears. Under what? It's no go. Maybe it's a fail safe in the transmission tune preventing the torque. That could be the case too, but this is stage one, remember, right? So, I mean, it's not like he's putting some crazy 400 torque, numbers or something like that. So I don't think it should be this. I mean, I don't have any problems with my DCT so far, and I'm running around, let's say, 340, 350 torque, 360 torque, and I mean, I never noticed any stumbling or slipping or nothing like that. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out soon. Hopefully, Daniel can resolve the issue. All right. Yeah, I'm at the point of switching to a manual because of long term. Clutch and labor is a lot cheaper. Yeah, like N-Drive AKG, he actually, after, his car was totaled, he had a DCT, obviously. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. He actually got the brand new 2023 stick shift, so 6-speed manual, and I'm sure you're gonna go for it. You already got a downpipe and a tune in it, so I'm sure you're gonna try to beat his numbers with the DCT. And hopefully, I mean, are there any like upgraded clutches for manuals? I don't really know, honestly. I never got into it. So are there any upgraded clutches to run more power, stuff like that? Or I mean, I don't even know how good the stock clutch is for. Probably around the same power like DCT, I would assume. No, then you need the upgraded one, which is, I mean, definitely easier to buy and install even by yourself. And driver KG, he seems like a guy who knows what's up. He knows how to change it. Tap out. I run M1 all the time. Only comes on once I go over 9 psi. Yeah, a lot of people got those. I don't know. Is it like a switch or is it in a tune actually? Now, when you, let's say, goes over a certain throttle percentage, then it just turns on the met injection. Is it in a tune or is it like under the gas pedal or something like that? Maybe the old school ones are. Yeah, classy. I was suggested to change my DCT fluid. I mean, you can always try it. The dealer we usually go to, they charge 250, so it's actually not that bad if you don't want to do it yourself. If you don't want to fight with that problem. But I mean, other than that, I mean, 16,000 miles. I'd be kind of surprised if that was a DCT fluid itself. It could be technically, maybe something wear out a little bit more, but I don't know. You have to try it, I guess. Jess, That M1 seems like a good option. For conservative driving, it is not a factor, but you get the benefits in boost, good stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. Math is crazy. I don't think I'm gonna do it to my car, but as long as it's a daily. But actually, I got myself the endoscope or boroscope, wherever, like the little camera with the light, and I'm gonna try to run that through. Instead of taking the whole intake, I'm gonna try to run it through the throttle body and maybe, like, push it inside and see how my valves are. I'm curious how much carbon deposit I got in my car. That could be a cool video. I actually never ran any injector cleaner or nothing like that in my car. I only use 93 since, you can say, 6,000 miles, because I was using a little bit 87, 89. I was just testing other stuff, but since like 6,000 miles, I'm on 93 24/7. So I wonder how that build-up looks like and right now I got 43,000 miles. So yeah, hope it's not that bad. On the other hand, if it's gonna be really bad, I was thinking about getting myself one of those what is it, walnut machine, whatever they call them, to clean your intake. I was thinking about getting one of those and doing it myself, because that's when you go to, ask a shop to do it, it's actually not that cheap. And maybe I could help out our community in Chicago over here, if anybody got a problem with that. But I don't know, we're gonna see how bad is it first. 43,000 miles, so it's actually not that bad, and I drive it a lot of highway driving, so technically it should help with burning this stuff and cleaning the valves. But I don't do like short drives usually. Sometimes it happens, but that's like occasionally. Usually it's at least 12-mile drive to work, at least, like minimum. But most of the time it's like 25 plus, 30, 40 miles one way. So it's get time to warm up and hopefully clean those valves. Tap out. Yes, X clutch makes a ceramic stage 2, holds up to 600 torque. Imagine 600 torque in this car, guys. I mean, maybe there are some Velosters or some crazy projects like that, but 600 torque. I know the Puerto Rico guys that got the white Kona. I think they run like 550 horsepower, wheel horsepower. I don't know the torque number, but and they showed I think they showed one of the videos on YouTube not a long time ago, and I was like, how can you even drive it? You just hear spinning. Plus they got this upgraded kind of launch control, so they, instead of starting like 25 to 3,500 RPM, they started from like whatever 5,000, and it was just spin fast, freaking spinning all the way. I mean, I guess it's fun, but honestly, I don't know. It's a little bit too much in my opinion. Unless you're gonna make it a drag specific car or something like that. But for regular road, why would you even do that? You know what I mean? Unless you want to show it off online and make people jealous for some reason. Oh, by the way, there was a video, I couldn't find it lately. I was actually want to include it in the live stream. I think it was Sixth Element, and it was about the launch control that they tried to that you could literally reg it out all the way to like 6,000 RPM or something like that, and they launched the Elantra M, and it was just spinning. You could literally DCT saying "fuck you." Seriously, it was like so ridiculous. And people in the comment section, of course, oh my god, I want one, take my money and everything. I was like, why? What's the point? My Kia Sorento hybrid gonna beat you off the line because you're gonna be spinning to the moon. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about upgraded power flex bushing, because imagine that wheel hub. No, but seriously, I guess it's fun if you do takeovers, but I'm not gonna lie, just Why would you do it to your car? Sound like, why would you launch it from 5 or 6,000 RPM? It just doesn't make sense unless it's, like I said, specific drag car with slick tires or stuff like that. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. Literally, the transmission was saying goodbye. It was like CVT transmission. You could hear this like slipping. I don't. I wish I could find that video. It was some time ago. I remember I wanted to mention it a long time ago, but I never had a chance. But it was just ridiculous. Okay, classic. I'm trying to figure out. I need a new upgrade HPFP here. Although I'm at stage 1, I've got N performance intake and a Shark Racing turbo inlet pipe and still on mid pipe. I'm closer to stage 2 here. I don't know. Like I said, this HPFP, debate is, some people say they got a stock one, they run all the way through 380 horsepower, they don't complain. Other people say they barely install the intake and they need the HPFP. So I don't really know, guys. Running 22 psi. Yeah, I know. I have not installed my Boomba lower mount yet. Anyone had an issue after installing that? Actually, Jess, I got a Boomba. I actually got it in the closet over here. No, I never had an issue. The thing was for me that NVH, basically, especially, when I was going from Chicago from work in the traffic, it was hot, so the air conditioning was running. It makes the car, especially like a low RPM, it just like shake. And I only had the Boomba lower mount, so it was literally shaking. Normal drive, when let's say the temperatures are whatever 70 degrees or 50 degrees, something like that, the car didn't use a lot of air conditioning and there was no traffic, no problem. Actually, if you want to go for like I'm saying, like numbers and stuff, I would actually suggest something like that. Don't go for the bushing, go for the whole arm. And Boomba arm is actually really good. It's light, it's stiff, it's gonna hold your engine really good. So for like crazy accelerating and stuff like that, definitely. For daily driving, nah, I went with power flex bushing. It's just, I don't know. It's, you can still feel sound vibration because I got the purple ones, the performance ones for the dog bone, for the lower mount, and I forgot the name of the other ones. But the other two are actually black, so they like more like race. And the NVH is maybe slightly, but nothing crazy. So this setup actually works for me. But definitely Boomba lower mount was little bit too much for daily driving, I would say. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people told me in the comment section that, oh, don't be a pussy, whatever, you're not that old, I'm older than you, whatever it was. Especially when you drive a lot in the traffic, in the heat with air conditioning and all this. When you start to accelerate, it's just, I don't know. I felt like the car was falling apart a little bit. So it was like a opposite of wheel hop. You had slow hop, or whatever you can call it. It was a little bit too much. But if I want to go to the drag strip, try to get the best time and stuff like that, definitely I'll go for the whole arm like Boomba. Definitely. Okay. Eurolap in PR, tap out. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, this crazy Kona and those are crazy guys. I have the 6 launch control. It's wicked. I really use it though, only at the track with my slicks ref up to 50. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the track, 100%. But a lot of people, I'm sure they daily drive their car or something like that. Yeah, I wanna launch my car from 5,000 RPM. Like, why? What's the point? If you wanna stay in the spot, and just make a big burnout or something, join the uh, takeover guys. 100% you can go there, but with this launch control. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Classy here. Zero wheel hub with the N75 stage 1, 2, and a Powerflex trio of bushings. Yeah. Obviously, that's works for us. We're not chasing some great numbers or nothing like that, or really racing. So what we got is definitely good enough. Those Powerflex bushings, they worth the money. All three are like, what is it, $140, 150? I don't remember the whole set, how much it's gonna run you, but it just makes sense. Actually, hopefully when we get to 2,000 subscribers on my channel, I got a set from Powerflex. That's why I got a hat. I got it from a long time ago. I never had the chance to do the giveaway, and I'm gonna have the whole set. Then I'm gonna have then I got a couple extra ones so I can give it away to people, like for probably like for 3 people if anybody's interested. By the way, for those who didn't pick up their Stealing coupon for $25 off, I don't know, I gotta remind people. If not, we're just gonna maybe do another live stream next week, or some video. I'm just gonna pick another 2 people, because I don't know, these guys, I guess, they didn't want it. God over here, he was on a chat. I don't know if he's still there. He won actually $100. I already sent it to him, so he's good to go. But I got two other people that didn't pick up their coupon, so I don't know. If you guys here, holla at me. If not, I'll choose some other people. I don't have a problem with that. Jessica, sorry, those comments. I just talk too much, I guess, and I'm reading like old comments. I'm concerned about long-term rattle. Yeah, just that's what like I said, it's just a little bit too much NVH with the Bomba for me. Like maybe if I was only driving in my area when it's 45 mile per hour, like not really any traffic, you just drive, not like in the city, like you're stuck in the traffic, stop and go traffic like craziness, then I could probably keep it. But no, it was just too much for me. You're tired after work. I do construction, and I don't want to hear another rattling or nothing like that. Like my car is falling apart. I don't need that in my life. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't race every day, so yeah, it is what it is. I'm concerned about the comfort and long-term impact rattle. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, and driver KG, what's up, brother? How you doing? How's your 6-speed? How's your 6-speed doing? You already got the rep, the downpipe, the freaking tune, everything on that thing. We can't wait to see your videos. What's gonna be the new numbers if you're gonna beat the DCT? I hope you will. Hope you're loving the 6-speed. Yeah, KG, that's cool. I appreciate you stop by to look, to talk to us for a little bit. Hey, Julian, what's up, brother? Yeah, we're just talking. We were actually the main subject was I don't know if you're familiar with the channel. I'm just gonna show you real quick. If you're familiar with this channel, hold on, let me go up. And yeah, display capture this channel, driving line. There was FK8 versus Elantra N. So if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it and read some comments. You're gonna have a good laugh. Like basically stock Elantra N versus modded FK8, and people losing it because obviously Honda versus Hyundai, it never ends, right? So definitely check it out, guys. I don't want to play everything. Guys deserve the credit, okay? They got a big channel. They got 1 million subscribers, okay? I'm nobody. I'm just a guy who tried to hang to things. That's it. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, Julian, yeah, yeah, 275s on the FK8, 245s on the Elantra, and same tire but different width, and people losing it over it. Obviously, they made a cool video, for people to showcase the cars, have fun, but you know how the comment section works. Sometimes I don't want to say I'm in the end community. The people gets crazy too, especially on Facebook. After they announced Kona N and then Elantra N, like with the Veloster, it used to be a little bit like that. Like the people were, oh, Veloster, they were basically laughing at Veloster. But now, after we got the Elantra N and the Kona N, the people grew in, like feathers a little bit, and everybody is like talking shit online and like, oh, I beat you, I beat your Mustang, I beat this, I beat that, and why we can just coexist, you know what I mean? By the way, it's a funny story. The guy from my apartment building, he got the like, I don't know what that is, like maybe 2010, maybe 2015 or something like that, Honda Civic Si, and he left me his business card with his Instagram on the back. We're not really talking like a lot, but sometimes hi, what's up, and stuff like that. Or we see each other on different car meets, at different car meets, and I asked him what's up, like what's going on, because he said he want to run something through me, and he's actually doing a cruise to Tuner Fest or whatever they call it at the end of the month. And he asked me if I want to join them, get a group or something like that. So I assumed that would be a bunch of Honda guys. So I wonder how that go. That'll be funny. Okay, let me check it out. Sorry, guys. Jack Hartman, brother, what's up? Had a good thing. Subscribe, appreciate it, brother. Trying to work on my stream a little bit, I only have good things to say about the car. Yeah, brother, I got my Elantra for, I know KG. He had his Elantra for a little bit longer than me, I think. I got my 2022 February 1st, basically my birthday, and he had like 50 something thousand miles, something on the right, KG. I got 43, almost 43, and over 2 years. Bro, I still love the car. I can say nothing wrong about the car. I'm happy I got it. I'm having fun. If I want to daily drive it, go in normal mode, just cruise to work and back. If I want to have some fun, especially with the still-in exhaust, I put it in N mode and just have fun. Really, this is, I don't really care if I beat people or not, if I'm faster than them or whatever. It's just a fun car. I'm not gonna lie. I had a Mustang Bullet. Some of the guys know I had a Mustang Bullet before 2019 stick shift, and that car was a great cruiser. Like literally, you could just put 85 cruise control on a highway, and it sounded great. And it's just literally under 2,000 RPM. It was just sounds great, good looking car and everything. But I wouldn't trust that car at all. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to take the car to the track with my Elantra, I would probably run circles around it. I wouldn't trust this car at all. Maybe if you got a GT350 Mustang or some suspension work on your Mustang GT or whatever, then yeah. But the Bullet I had, I wouldn't trust that car. Besides the position that you sit in, like inside the Elantra, you just sit in the car, like little. You can feel like a little bit in a race car, like you like sucked in, right? And in the Mustang, I had the 4-in-1 package, which is like the premium version. The seats are cooled and all, and it's very comfortable. But you feel like you sit on top of the car, so it feels like it's kind of, you accelerate, you feel you are in the control, but the car do whatever it want to do. You know what I mean? So no wonder you see so many crowd killer videos and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't trust that car at all, like at all. I'm sorry. I used to race a long time ago. I can feel certain things, and Elantra, yeah, I can trust the car, but the Mustang I had, no. Maybe like I said, the GT350 or something, yeah, but I don't know. The Bullet was really good, really nice, sounds great, but stick shift, you could have some fun throwing gears, but I wouldn't trust it at all. Sorry. Okay, Julian here. Stuck Type R, yeah, stuck. The intake, intercooler, Honda 275s. Yeah, I know. was a little bit like was a second 1.7 seconds faster than basically stock EN. The EN only had the lowering springs from 6. So, and I, like I said before, I got the numbers because they ran FL5 Type R, the new one, and GR Corolla on the same track, and both of the cars were stock. From where I watched, they were basically stock, but the tires they had, the GR Corolla and the FL5, they had 275s also, and actually FL5 was a second slower than Elantra, and the Corolla was actually over 2 seconds, almost 2.5 seconds slower. So, I mean, that tells you that Elantra is a contender, definitely. It's, it would be the best if all the cars were stuck and there was only one driver. But, those videos are for fun. I'm sure they're making it for fun, for people to see and how they compare and stuff. So this is not like really scientific or nothing like that. But it's still cool, cool to watch that basically stock Elantra can fight with tuned Type R's or beat other cars like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Jack Hartman, they will never be the fastest in a straight line. By overcrossing and tracking the cars, they punch above their weight. Definitely, brother. I had the privilege to do some autocrossing and drag strips. That was just for me. Drag strip is for me. I'm not trying to beat any records or nothing like that. Besides, I'm not gonna be chasing crazy numbers. But still, I had a lot of fun. I'm definitely gonna go back to the drag strip. Just for fun. And autocrossing is a lot of fun. This car, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of fun. Even if it's DCT, most of the autocross tracks are you go on the second gear, sometimes to the third gear, and you don't really play with the transmission too much. So manual or DCT is basically the same thing, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. But remember, the manual is actually like 150 pounds lighter than DCT, so that matters, especially in the front, and with the even stock power, it's easy to overpower the wheels. It's easy, trust me, I did that, no problem. If you step on it a little bit too much, start spinning and you go out and hit cones and stuff. Okay, Jess, right, I value my money, so cars scalpers are not marketing me up 10k for a Type R when I can get the Elantra and for the price of an SI. Yeah, that's true. But remember, the new 2024 is coming, and they're already into it, guys. Everybody, it's kind of a rare car. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, even the 2022, 23, those are pretty rare, but you can get them for sticker or even a little bit less. But 24s, most of the places, I'm sure they're gonna mark it up. I even stopped by the dealer not far from my place. It was Wilkins Hyundai or something like that, and I just wanted to see the shape of the new car. I don't care about the SELs, the cheaper ones, but they had the N line in like a grayish color, like a dark gray, not like a cyber gray, not like that, more like dark, almost black. And I honestly, I didn't really like how it looks. The hood is like too long, like it's sloped all the way, and the lights, your headlights are like smaller than the like smaller than the 22s and 23s, and I don't know, 22 and 23 got this thing that got me hooked, honestly. But I don't know, 24s are I'm yet to see the end version, but I'm sure it's gonna be not that much different, honestly. So yeah, like I was saying, I checked the car. I think the MSRP was $29,000, something like that, and already put the ceramic coating, etched VIN numbers and stuff like that, adding another $3,000 to it. So the car was basically like $33,000. And the funny part is, who knows if they actually gonna put a market adjustment on it or something like that. because that's what they did last time when I was looking for my N. I stopped by the same dealer. They had the I think it was black EN 2022. Had all this ceramic coating bullshit and stuff. Like nobody needs them for $2,500 especially. And it was on top of that was 5,000 extra. So the car alone was like around 40K with no tax and stuff. So no, I'm good. You know, especially that was my first Hyundai. I know the car is fun. I know all about it right now. But when I was looking at a brand new one, I didn't really know anything about those cars. I was like a lot of people. Sorry, but I ain't paying $40,000 or $45,000 for a Hyundai. And I saw the people selling them for $45,000. Lincoln Hyundai in Chicago. Fuck them. 45,000. They put 10,000 markup on the car. I was like, come on, man, it's just ridiculous. The car is 35,000. So you put 1/3 of the price almost extra, and this is not like Demon 170 or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. What can you do, right? Okay. Another comment by Jess. Honda tried to sell me a Civic Si for 1K above what I paid for my 2023 Antra. And yeah, I remember checking the SIs and they were like $33,000. I was like, no, well, no point. I mean, the only thing I paid over my, I paid MSRP, but I couldn't find anything, closer than that. So I actually paid like, I think it was $1,500 with like a dent removal, and there was something else. Oh, there was a window tint in it for $300 or $400, and there was dent removal and something else. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just, $1,500 is, it's not $5,000 or $10,000. So and actually it was pretty decent deal. AutoNation, Hyundai, they actually hooked me up because I had to order the car, and they just said how it's gonna be. Basically, I put $500 deposit. They showed me, the whole percentage financing and everything, and they said it's gonna be like this, and that's how it was. Nobody lied to me, so kudos to those guys. I'm not gonna lie. AutoNation, Hyundai in Des Plaines, they definitely helped me out, even with that whatever $1,500 extra bullshit I don't really need, but maybe the window tinting. So enjoy. I couldn't stay away from them. Love these cars. I know, right? I know, KG. I'm not gonna lie. Those are great cars. They're just fun. That's it. Simple as that. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the funnest car I ever had in my life. With the hand on my heart. Seriously. All right. Jack Hartman, I love it, but I miss rear-wheel drive. Might switch up in next year. Yeah, they're fun. It depends what you want to go for. I don't really mind front-wheel drive. Or a lot of people move to different platforms like BMWs or Audi or stuff like that. All-wheel drive. They're pretty cool too. It just depends what you want to do with the car. But no, I don't mind, front wheel drive for now. But don't buy Jack. Don't buy a Mustang Bullet, okay? you might be surprised that you want to turn left and the car is going the other way. Julian, not Nardoish gray, right? No, it wasn't Nardoish gray. It was just almost like black. Yeah, I truly dislike the front of the 24s. I know a lot of people love them, the new front, but I really think they screw up the front. Yeah, it's definitely not for me. See that I know a lot of people hate the front of the 22 and 23, but personally, that actually got me hooked because when I look at the car, I literally see that black front like it want to eat you. You know what I mean? And the headlights goes like around to the side. It reminds me a little bit. I don't know if you guys familiar with the comic character Spawn. I remember his eyes was always like going and this like greenish smoke always going from his eyes. That's what reminds me. Uh, that's what my Elantra reminds me of. It's just those like kind of angry face with the headlights going like a little bit to the side, and the new one is just, I don't know. It's just more like plain. Like, I know it's not exactly like, you know GLI or something like that, but it reminds you more like just a regular car. You know what I mean? It's still a lot of fun and everything, but just a start to be like a regular traffic, if you know what I mean. They got new colors coming out. They're pretty cool and all, but it's just, I don't know. And the back of it is definitely not my cup of tea. Definitely, this black part is just way too high in my opinion, like way too high. So I'm not switching to 24. Maybe if it's gonna be like 26 or 27 Elantra and twin turbo all-wheel drive hybrid with 450 horsepower stock, yeah, I'll go for that. Or like you guys can see over here, N74 concept. I wouldn't mind to get one of those. But not the, what is it, hydrogen. I don't want that. I want a 3.3 turbo all-wheel drive hybrid. That'll be perfect. I don't know why they don't go for that. We don't need hydrogen electric stuff like that. Come on, guys. We are car enthusiasts. Why you wanna sell me Ionic 5N? I know it's cool looking and all, but I don't know. Maybe my wife could drive it. Sorry to all the women. Okay, Jess. Anyone else like me that I didn't love the look of an Ultra N, but it grew on me. I like them better than 24s. Yeah, like I said, definitely better for me. Jackman, 100%. Thought I was sacrificing looks when I got it, but now I love looking. And after a wash, Jack, by the way, watch out for the car wash so you don't break your knock sensor, okay? Because it's a known issue. Roger, my buddy, Classy Act over here, he already changed 2 of those. I changed 1, so watch out for those car washes. Maybe rinseless wash or something like that. Julian, yep, I think almost everyone agrees the rear is worse with the black plastic, but the front is really, I think they screw up the lines. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get a 24, you're still gonna be my end brother. You know what I mean? I don't really care. People like different things. It's same like you choose those type of rims than others. You know what I mean? Reps or originals. I mean, I never cared about that. It's just there are certain looks, for me that it just goes with the lines of the car or with the car in general, and there are certain that don't. So I'm just gonna say, if somebody asks me if you like this, I'm gonna tell them how it is. I like it or I don't, and or this. Let's say this wheel belongs to something else. But yeah, people like different things. Yeah, Classy, I know you like 24 front, but honestly, even the SELs, even the stock ones, like the cheap regular ones, if you look at the 23, for example, and 24, the older one, just even the cheapest version, just looks better in my opinion. Because like ends, you got different fascia, different bumper, a little bit this and that, so different wheels, so it gives you that overall looks. But even like I said, like the regular SE or SEL, whatever it is, like the cheaper Elantras, when you look at 23 and 24, at 24 like white especially, with that back bumper, like rear bumper, nah, no, definitely not for me. It's something else. The 23s just looks better for me, you know, in every aspect. But you know, I can say whatever I want, right? I'm the YouTuber here. All bow to me. No, I'm just kidding. Jess, only thing I like better on 24 is the wheels. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. See, that's the thing. I don't mind the stock wheels they put on 22s and 23s. It's just, why they so heavy? Why is gotta weight like just the wheel alone? I'm not talking about the tires, but the wheel alone is like, I think 31 pounds or something like that. I mean, I got if you guys haven't watched it yet, you can check out the video when I was buying my mucho machos. Don't mind the brand name. I'm testing them, but they're pretty decent for what it is. But I was actually waiting the whole sets I had, and it was like 50. What was it? 50. That was with the winter tire, which is actually a little bit smaller than a little bit like thinner and smaller in general than a Michelin's. But it was like 50, 55, 54 pounds, something like that. Wheel with the tire. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot. So the new wheels are supposedly flow forged or forged wheels or something like that. No, flow. What is it? Flow form or forged? Whatever it is. I think it's forged. And those supposed to be lighter. I hope they lighter. So because this is two gripes I had with 22 and 23 is wheels, not the looks, but the weight and the bushing. They said they updated the bushings. It's gonna be a little bit stiffer, better for the car, like it should be from the factory before. But hopefully that's the case. But yeah, the bushings and the wheels, the weight of the wheels is just crazy. I actually got because I was running the stock lug nuts on my aftermarket wheels. I'm gonna make a quick video about it. I got the ones from N75. Oh, driver KG, see you, brother. I hope to see you in the next stream or the video. I'm gonna keep tabs on your videos to see how you're doing. See you next time. Bye. And yeah, so I actually got the N75 lug nuts, and imagine that. I hope they can hold the wheel because the weight is ridiculous. I know it might not seem like a big difference, but whatever you do to your wheels, it actually makes difference, to overall handling and everything. But the N75 lug nuts are like a quarter of a weight of a stock one. I'm not even kidding. It's half an ounce, and the original ones, the OEM ones, are 2 ounces. Okay, 1.9, and those are like literally half an ounce. So the whole set for all 4 wheels weight as much as one wheel with the stock lug nuts, which is crazy. If somebody's looking for weight reduction, why not? $100, basically whatever you want to buy, Mutekis and or other ones, everything's around 80, $100. So N75, they not sponsoring me or anything. I just hope my wheels not gonna fall off. But it's way lighter. And I was actually thinking about like more weight reduction, like maybe anti-gravity or whatever the other brand is, battery. That could be a good idea because it's another like probably 40 pounds, I think, lighter from the take from the front of the car, which could be beneficial. Little lug nuts here, battery over there. I mean, I wish I could afford the hood, because hood is freaking heavy. I mean, I'm sure you guys know, whenever you lift your hood is really heavy. So I wish we could have like a different, not necessarily carbon fiber, but maybe some other type of hood that is like heavier weight or whatever, because that's a lot of weight on the front, And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna spend, what is it, $2,000. I'm not gonna lie, the SoCal, I know there's some drama with SoCal Garage, I think they called, and the customer service and stuff. But I mean, I don't really know. I never order anything from these guys, but they got cool stuff, but the prices are wow. I know it's just a Hyundai. Wings for almost $3,000, the $4,000 wide body kits, stupid lip for your car, like Adro carbon fiber lip is like, what is $1,000? Ridiculous. Like those things look nice and all, but the prices are ridiculous, guys. I don't know what you guys think about that, but just too much. Okay, we got wheels. Julian, I agree. I know I'm gonna read the old comments. I'm just monologuing too much, maybe a little bit. I hope you guys like to listen to what I say. Julian, agree. I would totally grab a set of those wheels, but not a dealer price. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure it's gonna be like minimum $500 or no, probably even more just for the wheel. If you want, but we might get lucky and somebody actually gonna be selling them. I wish I could go to a dealer. They could give me a car for test drive. Also, I was actually talking to one of the salesmen, and he said they could arrange that so I could have a test drive in the end, which is supposed to be here like next month or something. Right, but you never know how it's gonna go. And yeah, and just take off one of the wheel. It takes what is it, 5 minutes to take it out, wait, and put it back. But I I don't know if I should do it, especially when I record it, and they might want to watch the video, and you see me like with with the wrench or whatever tire iron removing the wheel real quick. Okay guys, so it's actually 45 pounds, great, let's put it back. And then somebody gonna buy it. Imagine that. I wish they could let me do it. That would be cool. Uh, okay, Joseph. The front end really grew on me. Personality, yeah, definitely. Julian, super aggressive front. Yeah, I know Spawn. You know Spawn, right? So I don't know. You guys can Google it. It's it's hard to say. It's not really a good hero or villain or nothing like that. It's not a hero or villain. It's somewhere in between, kind of. But I don't know. This front of the car just reminds me, especially the headlights. Is just like this aggressive, going around to the sides. Headlights is just it just works for me. I'm not gonna lie. I love the look. Definitely better than the new one. The new front end acts like a Type R little brother syndrome. Oh yeah, it might. But see, the thing is, even if obviously I want to see one in real life, but after looking at the end line, the hood just seems like long, and the headlights are small. It's like too long. I don't know. And the grill area is like blacked out a little bit here and there, but it's not as massive as the 23. So I don't know. Definitely not my cup of a tea. And even if I total my car right now, somebody hit me or whatever, I hope not. Knocking on wood. I hope it's wood. uh, I don't think I will go for 24. I think I will still like KG. I will go for 23. Not manual. This probably DCT also because of my driving and city driving and all this shenanigans. But I don't know. I wouldn't go for 24. It's gonna be either different car, but I like this one. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The only car I would get will be probably maybe Audi RS3 or something like that. But those are like twice as much, $70,000 or whatever it is. No, they're cool and all, but I don't know, just too much money. Oh, Jess, hood is a lot of weight. It is. It's definitely heavy. Not gonna lie. By the way, the new 2025, I think, Audi S3s, they got some bump in the power right now. So I think it's almost 330 horsepower, something like that. So we might have to watch out for those. Supposedly, I never raced one like stock for stock, but supposedly ENs can beat the, let's say, 23 or 24 S4, I think. But the 25 is getting extra, like I think 25 horsepower or something like that. So know, but probably the price is like $50,000 or more. So not really the same, same bracket, but well, you still gotta watch out. And the Golf GTI, I don't know if you guys remember from the last stream we did, like we gotta start watching for GTIs, I guess. I mean, I never thought about that, but I don't want to get beat by a GTI. that, that will suck. I mean, I already ran two GTIs, Mark 7.5, but they were tuned and all, and I beat both of them. But you gotta watch out for the Mark 8s, just in case. Some people say they actually beat the Golf R's, but I don't know about that. I don't know if stock for stock either. I mean, from a dig, you got no chance. But from a roll, some people say they did, but I'm not. I'm not really buying it. You know, I think besides the car is way more expensive too. So I mean, I would assume would do a little bit better than Elantra N. I know Elantra N is punching above its weight, but I don't think it's gonna beat the Golf R. Classy, let's talk about carbon fiber. Yeah, no, we're not talking about carbon fiber stickers over here, Classy. Full carbon fiber, minimum $2,000, lips and stuff like that. Oh, Matt, what's up, brother? Love my 23N, had the knock sensor problem. And another one bites the dust. I know, we even today, when we went to the car show, we tried to figure out, try to show the other guys where the knock sensor is and how the water could ever get there. You know what I mean? And nobody could figure out. You got like a skid plate, wherever plastic cover underneath. You got a whole intake covering it from the front, and the knock sensor is like over here, covered in insulation. So probably we're never gonna find out. Maybe in 3 years when Hyundai is gonna be tired of listening to our videos and be like, you know what? Just fuck it. Build some plastic covers so they can leave us alone. Help me, please. Are you planning to fix the rear bumper in the future? Oh, yeah, that's the next project basically. I want to remove the wrap, change the color, and obviously I want to fix the bumper. It's just pissing me off, but I didn't really have time lately. I was off the work because of my knee and everything. I gotta go back tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to find some time. Even if I buy it, I'm probably not gonna paint it. I'm just gonna wrap it right away. Bumper is running around $400 or something like that, 4 to 450. So it's still not that cheap. But the thing is, it's just the bumper cover. So, sorry, it's not like the whole thing with the diffuser and stuff. You literally got this bumper piece, and everything underneath you gotta remove it and screw it back on the new one, and that's it. So I'll probably do something like this, just wrap it in the new color and just replace it myself. I'm not gonna go to the shop and so they can charge me another 400. Besides, the bumper is $400 or $450. Painting it is another $450. So it's almost $1,000 for the bumper painted. Bumper cover, I'm sorry, not the whole thing with the diffuser. The prices are crazy. So yeah, but unless I find something online, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit, closer. I don't know if I can do it next month. Hopefully, I can do it as soon as possible because I just don't like to look at it, honestly. Every time I clean my car or something, this like stands out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? Okay, Jess, thank you for stopping by. No problem, guys. I'm thinking about doing those streams maybe every Sunday or something like that for now. If you guys like it, I mean, I really enjoy talking to you guys, so I'm not gonna lie. That's why I did another stream without the giveaway or nothing. I just enjoy this interaction, you know what I mean? And I try to connect with, as many and brothers and sisters as I can. So I just like it. What can I say? We can talk some shit. We can talk about new events and other stuff. Laugh at people, whatever you guys want. I don't care, as long as we're having fun, right? Okay, Tepa, have a so-called hood. Had to install arrow catch pins. Hood was not stable above 100 miles per hour. Was afraid the latch will rip away. Oh, really? So are you telling me that $2,000 hood is not stable in 100 miles per hour driving? I mean, it's not like I encourage people to to speed, but you go to the stupid drag strip and you run 106 with a stock Elantra. And imagine this, at the end of the run, your freaking $2,000 hood just, and you're just gonna turn around and like, Monica, you know what I'm saying? And you already see your bank account just showing you. No, come on. $2,000 hood, unstable with 100 miles per hour, you know, driving. That's crazy. So, Luke Motag, what's up, brother? Sonara N line facelift has a similar design to the Elantra N, but the front design suits. Yeah, definitely. I would, for me, the Elantra, the older, the previous gen, which is ours, 2023, looks better than the new gen. But if it comes to Sonara, this Robocop style, I'm not gonna lie, I dig it. It looks good. I saw a couple of at the dealer, a couple on the road, and it actually looks good. I'm not gonna lie. The Robocop. No, it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. I really like it. But it's only the DRLs are only on the side. This strip in between is just silver. It's not, this whole thing is not like lit up. It's just the DRLs on the side. Like I had my Kona for a little bit when I left my Elantra at the dealer. It was only the side DRLs. The middle was not lit up. So, but that actually looks. I think it actually looks better than the whole like a light bar in my opinion. So, yeah, no, definitely Sonara N line, the new one looks better. I wish they could actually put a LSD in it or ELSD, whatever we got in Elantra. That would definitely help. I don't know. I guess they didn't listen to people. And I remember some people saying that, because it comes with the all-wheel drive right now, that they want to start swapping the all-wheel drive to Elantra Ants or something. I was like, this freaking people or something else. Or they want to use the all-wheel drive setup from the Sonara N line and put in the Elantra N. I mean, I'm sure somebody could do it, but I don't think it would just makes a lot of sense. It would be just too much. And who knows? Probably it's just a regular all-wheel drive, nothing like performance oriented. You know what I mean? So probably brake every time you step on it. So I don't think that makes sense. BB, you stream every Sunday night now. Is this your schedule? I want to know if I can try the next week too. Yeah, Julian, you know what? I mean, honestly, this is my second stream, guys. So I can't really say it's my schedule yet. But I can, if you guys enjoy it like I do, we can actually run the poll if there's any other day you guys want to do it or something. If not, we can keep it maybe around like this, like 6-7 o'clock, Central Time in on Sundays. I don't mind. I can probably do it. I mean, unless I'm gonna be out for vacation or whatever, something going on, then we might reschedule it or just skip it. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing it every Sunday. I mean, I love this stuff. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool. I can meet some of our end brothers and sisters. When I go to the car meet or our when I hang out with our Discord group. Or even over here, they can stop by. Some of them will actually stop by less time on the less stream, less Sunday. Or I can reach more people like you guys. We're not in the same city, or maybe not even the same country sometimes, and we can just hang out and talk about stuff. Why not? I mean, I enjoying it. My damn, it happened after the car wash, brother. They fixed it, but you're right. Yeah, the car wash is a killer. I'm not gonna lie, it's just mess up with our cars, But the car wash is one thing, but imagine driving in heavy rain somewhere and suddenly you're in the middle of nowhere and you get a cold, your knock sensor suck. You like screwed. I mean, mine I could still drive it in the like up to I think it was maybe 75 miles an hour. It only went to 2000 RPM basically. So slowly, but I could get to the speed, so you can still drive it, but still, like, come on, you go on a vacation, for example, and something like that happen somewhere. Let's say I'm going from Chicago to I don't know, Miami, for example, and something like this happens in Tennessee or Kentucky, in the mountain areas, when you actually gotta step on your car a little bit to to get the RPMs to actually climb that freaking mountain, right? So that would suck. On the regular straight road, that's I guess it's somewhat fine, but like in mountain area, That would suck because it literally cuts off like rev limiter, 2000 and it just stops. You don't want to go over. And if you, for example, drop the gear, even if the RPM is gonna be like 3-4,000, you can't even do anything. It just goes up to 2,000. And then you can actually feel that your car want to drive. So yeah, no, that wouldn't be fun for sure. I love the videos, brother. Team N, appreciate it, my man, for sure, 100%, guys. I'm I'm out, Mars, in time for apple pie and sacrifice. Classy, thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, I'm almost done too, guys. A couple more minutes. I don't want to make it too long, so you guys, can crave a little bit more, next weekend or something. I don't want to sell all the secrets. Matt, I'm down. Cool. That's cool. Love it. And Sundays work best for me. That's great. I mean, if this time works for you guys, it most of the time works for me. You know what I mean? Like 6 o'clock Sundays, I usually don't do anything special. Anything else, I don't know, car shows, or even if I go to a movie theater or something, it's either Saturday or Sunday mornings most of the time. So afternoons, evenings like that are definitely working for me. UNPB, if you're ever in Canada in the Toronto area, let me know. We can meet up with our CGS. Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The best thing for me would be literally take my car right now and do a tour all over the United States. That would be, I would love something like that. Like to meet other people, whoever's, new people watching the stream or videos, or it doesn't matter, just to meet different communities, you know what I mean? Like we got one in Chicago, let's say one in whatever, Florida or Miami area, one in whatever, Tennessee, maybe even go all the way to California. I would love to do that. I was actually thinking about, you know, I think where's his name? Andy Mack. Andy Mack, I think the guy's name. And they do all those end cap and stuff like that, Button Willow or other tracks. They run all over the SoCal and NorCal, whatever. And just to meet with those guys and take part in one of those races, just meet the California community. But it's just far. I'm not gonna lie, it's like 2,000 miles from me, 2,000 to 2,200 miles from Chicago. So even I was thinking about not even driving, but maybe send my car over there and fly over there, send my car by any truck or whatever delivery service. But that's like most of the time it's around $1,000 one way, 700 maybe to $1,000 one way. So it's $1,500 to $2,000 both ways if I want to just send the car. I'm not talking even about the airplane tickets and stuff. So that would be a trip. You know what I mean? That would be like going somewhere to Europe and spending there, I don't know, 2 months, and same money I would spend to go to California for a week with sending my car and everything. It's just crazy. But that would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll do it. You know what I mean? Matt, true, limp mode was awful. Yeah, it sucks, man. I mean, I could still drive the car, but obviously, I mean, I don't buy EN to drive 70 miles an hour up to 2,000 RPM, right? So, Matt, good night, everyone. See you all next week, Palm Beach, Florida. That's what's up, bro. It's beautiful area over there. I'm not gonna lie. I passed through Palm Beach many times, and it's just beautiful over there. The weather is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, especially in the winter comparing to Chicago. Okay, guys. I mean, I'm done for today. Basically, we are hour and 50 minutes. I was actually planning to go hour and maybe around hour 30, something like that. But I enjoy so much talking to you guys and having fun and all the interactions we got that you know I just had to go a little bit longer. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, guys. I mean, probably next. I'm gonna post in community post area. The section, but most likely we're gonna go and do another stream next Sunday around the same time. Around 6. So you guys can join. We can have fun. I'm gonna try to find another subject so we can, talk about it, laugh about it, and stuff. So yeah, guys. I mean, thank you for stopping at my stream and having fun with me tonight. And I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.